starting off, breaking news coming in. The government has reacted on the Ladakh stir, and I quote, the MHA has said a hunger strike was started by Sonam Wangchuk, stating the demand of 6th schedule and statehood for Ladakh. It is well known that Government of India has been actively engaged with apex body Leh and Kargil Democratic Alliance on same issues. Series of meetings were held with them through formal channel of high-powered committee as well as subcommittee and multiple informal meetings with leaders. However, certain political motivated individuals were not happy with the progress made under HPC has been trying to sabotage the dialogue process. It is clear that the mob was guided by Sonam Wangchuk through his provocative statements. Incidentally, amidst these developments, he called off the hunger strike. The government stands committed to the aspiration of people of Ladakh by providing adequate constitutional safeguards. And this is the reaction coming in of the government over the Ladakh stir, which went violent in the day earlier. My colleague Aditya Rajkol is joining me for more details on exactly. But for now, the latest reaction of the government is coming in saying that the channels are open for talks between the authorities and the government over the statehood demand. The next meeting will be held on 6th October and the progress is being made between giving Ladakh a statehood ownership and between the appropriate authorities. This is the high-powered committee which is engaged between the apex body Leh and Kargil Democratic Alliance on same issues of Ladakh statehood. Hence, the government is now coming out and saying that Sonam Wangchuk made provocative statements and guided the mob. A big charge coming in. My colleague Aditya Rajkol is also joining me appropriately with the statement. Aditya, take us through the statement that is coming in from the MHA.
Well, yes, the Ministry of Home Affairs has issued a late-night statement on the developments that have been taking place in Ladakh. Very unfortunate turn of events, really, with the violence taking place beginning at around 11:30 a.m. And then, in fact, 4 people, unfortunately, have lost their lives. 70 people are injured. The MHA press release says that 30 of those injured are from the police and the CRPF. In fact, as you rightly pointed out, that the apex body in Leh, as well as the Kargil Democratic Alliance, were engaged in a protest, and there was, continuously a hunger strike also underway. The demands have been on the implementation of the 6th schedule as well as the statehood, and this has been happening for years together, ever since the nullification of Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and also the creation of union territories in Ladakh as well as J&K. These protests have been underway, but there's been a high-powered committee that has been set up. Negotiations have been underway, and the next set of negotiations with the government was scheduled for the 6th of October. An announcement was made during the protest today as well to a thunderous cheer of all the protesters and the locals out here. The government on its part says that the dialogue was underway, mechanism had been framed out, and in fact some of the results were visible with the increasing reservations for the Ladakh scheduled tribe from 45% to 84% and providing 1/3 women reservations in the councils and declaring Boti and Purgi as the official languages. With this process, the recruitment of 1,800 posts was also commenced. But certain politically motivated individuals, the government says, were not happy with the progress and made high-powered committee has been trying to sabotage the entire dialogue process, and that's what has happened. The Ladakh police will now be investigating who really was behind the conspiracy and, in fact, take this forward. On his part, the activist Sonam Wangchuk has called off his strike, he's appealed for peace and calm, and has also been now admitted to a hospital where he will be, being monitored there. But as of now, the government says that there is a situation of calm. Curfew has been imposed both in Ladakh, Leh, as well as in Kargil. And the government also says that the Sonam Wangchuk on his part has been misleading the people through provocative mention of Arab Spring-style protests and references to Gen Z protests in Nepal. Whether there will be any official legal action, only time will tell.
Right. Aditya, thank you so much for joining us and giving that viewpoint on it.